In this video, we're going to be talking about how to find the surface area of prisms. So what is surface area? The total area of the outside surface of a 3D object. So in the last video that you watched, you should have learned about volume. Well, volume and surface area are different in the sense that the volume was all the stuff on the inside, whereas the surface area is going to be everything on the outside. It's the total area of the outside surface of a 3D object. The units for surface area is squared units. So example, feet squared, centimeters squared, inches squared. So it's no different than your regular area when you're finding the area of a 2D shape. So the surface area of a rectangular prism. So let's look at this rectangular prism with the following dimensions. A rectangular prism has 6 surfaces. So to find the surface area of the prism, you must find the area of all 6 surfaces and then add them together. So I'm going to demonstrate here for you what that would look like. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find the surface area, the area of the bases of the rectangular prism. So I'm going to find the area of the 2 rectangles that make up the base. So I'm going to find that area. That's 12 times 4. Well, the back one is a 12 by 4 rectangle, so will be the front area. So I'm going to multiply that by 2 because there's 2 of those. So 12 times 4 times 2 is 96. So 96 inches squared for the front and back rectangles. And then I'm going to do the area of the side rectangle. So I'm going to be looking at this rectangles right here. That the dimensions for that is 4 by 20. So to find the area, I'm going to do 4 times 20 because remember the area of a rectangle is length times width. And that will have the area of this side will be the same as the area of this rectangle back here. So I'm going to multiply that by 2 also. So 4 times 20 times 2 is 160 in inches squared. And then last, I'm going to do my top rectangle and my bottom rectangle. So that goes down here. And the dimensions of that is going to be 20 by 12. Because this length is the same as this length, so that's going to be 12 inches. So 20, and so the bottom rectangle is a 20 by 12, and so is the top rectangle. So I'm going to do 20 times 12, and then I'm going to multiply by 2. And you get 480 inches squared. So to get the total surface area, you add all those surfaces together. Because I found all 6 surfaces. So 96 plus 160 plus 480 is 736 inches squared. So that's how you would do the rectangular prism. Next, let's look at the surface area of a triangular prism. A triangular prism has 5 surfaces. So to find the surface area of the prism, you must find the area of all 5 and then add them together. So first I'm going to find the area of my triangles. The area of a triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. So it's 1/2. The base is, you can't really see it here, it's 6 inches. And the height is 4 inches. The area of the front rectangle triangle will be the same as the back triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply that by 2. So that's just going to be 24 inches squared. So that takes care of the 2 triangles. Now I want to find my bottom rectangle. That's going to be a 6 by 10. Rectangle, so that's 60 inches squared. Then I'm going to find this rectangle on this side of the triangular prism, and that is a 7 by 10 rectangle, which is 70 inches squared. And then I'm going to find the back rectangle, which is 5 by, this will be 10 inches over here. So it'll be 5 times 10, which equals 50 inches squared. So to get the total surface area, I'm going to add them all together. So 24 plus 60 plus 70 plus 50, that equals 204 inches squared. So in general, to find the surface area of a prism, you find the area of the individual surfaces and add them together.